Unrest on my ship? Hell no.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
I just need to deal more damage. Yeah, I need to look at your gear. Because you're barely dealing damage anymore. I need, type. Power projectile. A bolter here. 914 Argenta, what does this do? What does this do? Info. Oh, this is Drukari. Wow. Every fire spark goes out in the halo of sanity that surrounds his noble weapon. Yeah, it's just a bolter. I know what this plus here means. I have no idea. But yeah, we're gonna give you a better bolter. Use a bolter. Heavy, it's bolt too as well. But you need what? Oh, heretical. I don't have any other bolters, right? Rate of fire 3. Recall 25. Range 12. Yeah, same thing. External 14. Yep. Over here, instead of the last pistol, we're gonna give you something better. The stub revolver. Warhammer. Warhammer, which is essentially the same thing as the bolter, but a different damage type. Argenta, so dodge penalty, nothing. Base armor 6 plus dodge. I equip this. Much better. Did I shot? No. Nothing else. Oh, let's give you. And have a large dimension here, and a force grenade. This onslaught. We're good. We're good. Ooh, my ship, right. My ship's in the warp. And who now deigns to grace us with their presence? Another gaggle of heretics and traitors, thirsty to get their due for what they've done? Or is it the leader himself who have finally grown tired of hiding behind others? Theodora von Valancius is before you, and she looks grotesque. A hole yawns wide in her chest, rusted hooks protrude from beneath her skin, and a lumpen, inflamed scar cuts across her throat. The figure flickers, as though it is dropping in and out of this reality. She looks at you with the whitish eyes of a corpse and smiles venomously. Rogue traitor, we meet at last. I've grown tired of waiting for you to pay me a visit. Indeed, centuries of selfless toil and effort, and everything I left behind has gone for this non-entity. Warp illusion, be gone! Argenta, my dear, there's no need to make such a fuss. Why don't we sit down over a cup of recap like we used to? caffeine, and other stimulants. I'll listen to your rapturous tales of sacred relics, portents, and your special path. You must have been so lonely without me here. No one else is willing to listen to your ravings or help you with your childish treasure hunt. Theodora. At the very sight of the terrifying Theodora, Abelard's face turned sickly pale. Throne spare us from the cursed apparitions of the archenemy. Is that what you're truly praying for? I can hear how fast your heart is pounding, Versarian. I think deep down you hope this apparition never ends. You are not Domin Theodora. The Undying One does not relinquish the souls that come to him. Such is the absolute truth. You are a thief of names. Foolish child. Your world is limited to the darkness of the lower decks and the words of your vizier. You know nothing of truth or death. You do not even know the first thing about yourself. Theodora's voice is dripping with venomous condescension. We have already met. Of course, boy, for it was I who gave the order to bring you here, to my ship. Oh, how I rue the decision now, and how I regret heeding the advice of my seneschal. Avalon whispers hurriedly to you, how can this be? It is the same vision as on the officer's deck, and yet entirely different. Why does it not remember that meeting, and why does it remember what the real Lady Theodora did? Alas, my glorious voyage through life was ended in the dullest possible way, by death. I knew since I stayed on for as long as I could. But do not wait for me, my boy. I am still keeping an eye on my property, and punishing all those who fail me. You are not Theodora. Theodora is dead. There's no coming back from that. I'm dead. How's that? I'm no different from those who have not yet crossed the divide between the reality and eternity. I see, I speak, I remember the wrongs you all committed against me. And for all those who failed me, I have already begun exacting my retribution. I am truly Theodora, the remnant of herself that she left behind in this world. I am an echo of her memories preserved in the minds of those who cared for her. I am the taste of tears spilled for the unsaid and the undone. I am the terror of she who failed to turn the tide of fate and who refuses to look truth in the face. I am as real as the human passions that bring world to ruin. If you are Theodora, then tell me, who really killed you? Oh, wouldn't you like to know the answer to that question? I don't even know which would be more gratifying, to give you an honest answer or leave you languish in your ignorance. We'll see how you conduct yourself, little boy. Where's Idira? What have you done with her? Me? What have I done with Idira? All it was turning that little mutt from the fringes into a true servant of the Imperium. I gave her toys, I cleaned up after her antics, I provided her with everything she could ever dream of. Oh, I had great plans for poor little Idira. What do you want with me? Why were you waiting for me? Theodora wearily rolls her eyes. Matters are so dire that the pleas of one of my servants reach death's veil to reach my ears. How could I ignore such a desperate cry for help? And for my little Idira, no less. And once I appeared here, of course I had to meet the pretender who has allowed this deplorable state of affairs. I'm sorry we cannot help you, but you do not belong here. Theodora tosses her head back and laughs. The scar on her throat opens with a white sucking noise, curving into a horrible facsimile of a smile. He feels sorry for me, wretched, spineless creature. No, the only one worthy of pity here is you, boy. But do not expect any. I am not here to console you. Oh no. I'm here to seek retribution against all who failed me. My brainless crew, my useless officers, my pathetic servants, who turn their back on their mistress in her darkest hour. And worst of all, you, my dear heir. You who have undeservedly claimed the warrant and everything else that is mine. I will drag it all to the warp with me, including you. So we'll have to kill Idira. That's what I'm hearing. Idira's gonna die. Because Idira summoned the ghost from the warp. Like an idiot. Well, time to get rid of her then. I like Idira, but if this is how it's gonna play out. Where is she? I clearly remember her being around here somewhere. Ah, there you are, my little coward. Why would you look at your captain, Idira? It's wrong. It's all wrong. Look at her, boy. My little Idira is utterly trapped in her visions. No matter, I will allay your doubts. Lord Captain, Idira turns her head to you, but her demented gaze only rests briefly on your face before sliding away. Up close, you can see that the base of one of Idira's temple implants has blackened and melted. No, wait. Lord Captain, Lady von Valancius. Idira raises her eye to Theodora, who stands before her. Tears stream down Idira's cheeks. You came back. Poor little Idira. There. How could I not come? You were crying for me so desperately. Your plies carried to the very depths of the warp itself. Why didn't you save me? Why didn't you warn me? Answer me, you insignificant wretch, or I'll drag the answer out of you myself. Idira lets a soul-chilling howl and tries to grab the hand tearing into her, but her fingers pass through the monster's flesh. I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything that could have had anything to do with you. I'm sorry, Lord Captain. I failed. Ah! Idira breaks into a strangled scream as you feel the air around you grow rapidly colder. Damage taken, Idira. Free. Argenta wordlessly swings her weapon up and aims it at Idira, who is struggling in the monster's hold. The Sister of Battle looks at her with an ounce of doubt or mercy. Iconoclast, Argenta, stop! Argenta wrinkles her nose at your shouted command and lowers the weapon by a few centimeters, but she does not put it away. I'm going to whisper with 100%. If I'm going to kill her later, but for now, she's going to answer. Idira, I am your captain, not her. Listen to me and snap out of it. Idira shudders and goes limp. Then she blinks, disoriented, and looks at you. Lord Captain. Damn it. Chaos will devour you. I will devour everyone responsible for my death. Die for the delectation of my lord. Ooh, she's full on corny. She's gone corn. Oh, hell yeah. Let's grab me and put me here. Let's grab Heinrichs and put him here. Abelard here. Tibella here. Jay, come over here, my dear. And Argenta. Do we have any other enemies over here? Ooh, everybody. Stay over here. Okay, so front line will be here.
Tell me, and it is done. Am I getting
Protocol.
paid for this?
Back line.
Don't get too cocky.
And then rear. What? Take aim. And voice of command over here. And then end. Boom, shakalaka. All right, every worker is coming to party. Cool. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and mark you. And mark you. And mark you too. For good measure. Then double shot over here. Nope. We're gonna
They won't expect this. I said so. You clearly are outmatched.
Emperor, protect me.
Oh, hell yeah.
Quick, quick!
I'll do it. Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, eradicate it. I can handle this.
That's good. Now she's actually dealing damage.
I'll do what it takes.
Don't touch me.
I will leave footprints of scarlet. Let your soul be purged. My blade whispers your name. Trust me, killing brings me no pleasure.
I will do my duty. It will be done. Victory is imminent.
Now.
Are you blinded? Endure, charge.
But of course, Lord Captain. I won't object to it.
Awesome.
Let's see to it.
And now oh, Jay. Get over here now.
You've got a problem. I've got a prize.
Target well struck.
That better not be intentional.
I know what to do.
Emperor, protect me!
Cover me! Just as I thought.
Okay. Damn. You're doing so much, Dira. Okay. Force grenade.
I'll do it. Look out.
I am your blade and shield. As honor ordained, called by the web. Trust me, death is a blessing. I shall not fail.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. At your beck and call. Reduce the dust!
Boom. Ooh. I became a blue horror.
I'd rather not. It will be done.
Fall back now.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Everyone, step aside for the throne's glory. Naturally.
And psychic force for a big chunk of damage.
Nothing stands against me.
And now
Let's
kick.
see to it. Be gone.
Then dead.
I can do that. Right incentive.
That's not the Seneschal's job. I'm not interested. At your beck and call.
Am I getting paid for this?
Adjudication. Boom.
Let's set this in motion.
Adjudication. Whew. Almost done. Come on. Punch it once. Ooh, you parried. Oh well.
Can escape the Emperor's judgment. Power resides in the will of the righteous. Faith without
Hells yeah.
I'll do it. The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. This is unacceptable.
Cavalagero, right up and
Bring
close in
mercy
person.
and retribution. As the tenants demand. My blade whispers your name. Come, the other side away.
Boom, done. Idira stares at you with crazed eyes, while clutching the wounds on her head. At first, no sound comes out of her moving lips, Then she coughs weakly and whispers, "Look, Captain, is it really you?" Agenda trains her weapon on Idira and watches you closely. "This abomination claims you called her. Is this true?" "Me? Did I?" "Yes, Lord Captain. I think it was me who called her. I can barely remember. The voices, my old good whispers, they suddenly turned red, sharp. They started cutting, tearing, ripping me to pieces. I cried out, I called for help, and she came. Damn it, why are the voices making so much noise? Shut up, shut up, shut up!" "The previous rogue trader has been seen on this ship recently. Was that your doing?" "Yes, Octavius. I did it a couple of times when I had too much to drink. At the time, I thought I heard her voice among all the whispers in my head. The voice was so sad, so clear. I couldn't help myself. I answered. I hoped I could reach her there. Ever since she died, since I first heard her voice in my head, the whispers have gotten louder, clearer. How did you resist?" "You heard the warp whisper in your head and you answered? Are you insane? You don't know what it's like. The most person in your life who's now gone forever suddenly starts talking to you in your head. How could I not try to reach her? I had to. I know what you're thinking. During the warp jump when Lady Theodora came out to war us, I keep thinking about that meeting. I keep blaming myself. Why didn't I divide it? Why didn't I stop her killer? These thoughts have been playing at the back of my mind day after day, choking me with guilt. And you know what? The one on the officer's deck, I don't know what that was, but this time here, this was the product of my guilt. An accuser straight out of my own mind. Has anything like this ever happened to you before?" "Like this? Never. Oh, there was something, but it was different. It wasn't as strong or as terrifying. Aberrations appeared, mechanisms malfunctioned. The crew lost their minds. But Lady von Valancius knew about that. She said it was a small price to pay, an acceptable expense. No psyker is immune to it. But what happened here, it was a mistake. I won't do it again. There will be no more mistakes, so Captain." Agenda grits her teeth. "This is not the first time this heretic has caused the death of her crew. Do you remember the incident on the mid-deck, Idira? What did those honest souls ever do to deserve such a fate? To be turned into mutants and attack their own families. You are a monster, a heretic. If you have any humanity left in you, admit that you are." "Shut up! Quit your preaching. You're the worst out of everyone here." Sometimes a psyker's first manifestation leads to their death and the deaths of many others. But if a psyker possesses inordinate willpower and discipline, they can stave off their fall for some time. Idira has been alive many years already, a laudable achievement and a stroke of incredibly good fortune, but the forces of the warp will ultimately devour any psyker deprived of the Emperor's protection. The fact that these manifestations are growing more powerful is a clear sign that the end is near. But what am I supposed to do with you now? Octavius, I know after everything I've done, you have no faith in my willpower or my strength, but I can fix everything. It's just I'm not at my best, you see. But maybe you can find a way to replace my implants, or some other remedy, a better one. Lady von Valancius said that such a thing could be found, if not here, then elsewhere. I just didn't need it before, but we just need to find it. We need to figure out where to look for it, and we'll get it, and until then, I'll keep myself in a tight leash. What will happen to my crew while we look for this remedy? I'll pull myself together, Lord Captain. The death of Lady von Valancius knocked me for 6. I'll get myself under control. No more booze, no more obscura, nothing. I'll stop walking around the lower decks. I'll be stone cold sober. I want to help you, dear. We'll think of something. Thank you. Thank you, Octavius. I won't let you down. Let's see what the peanut gallery has to say. You are making a mistake, Lord Captain. Perhaps you will find something to slow the decline, but it will not stop it. Only a miracle can save Idira at last now. Why? I've heard enough stories about ways of extending a psyker's life, but I don't think you'll like any of them. I think I'd better. With your permission, Lord Captain. She sways, takes a step back, and faints. Lord Captain, I've received a report that the shooting on the lower deck had stopped. I presume you have brought the situation under control. Awaiting further instructions. I got rid of the warp solutions. Idira is alive. Bring her to the Chirurgeons and have them see to her. Chirurgeons is the term, actually. You hear unconcealed relief in the workman's voice. Of course, Captain. As you command. Let's go, peanut gallery. A lot of knives.
Let's see this through.
How old were you when you first took a life? You are scarcely more than a girl. Dreadful.
There is no sorrow in stepping onto the thread of his service early. Rather, one should lament doing so too late. Do not feel sorry for me.
Let's go back to the bridge. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna go have a chat with Dira. Miss Class, we need words. When Adira sees you, her lips curve into a smile and she nods something over your shoulder. Are you recovered from your encounter with the false Theodora?
I'm not going to lie. I haven't. Maybe I never will. But I'm not hearing random voices anymore. And I haven't been calling anyone from the other side. No. All that's done with. After what you did for me, I can't let you down again.
Very well, Adira. We'll hope for the best.
Yes, sir, Lord Captain. We will. Of course. All...
Now we'll go talk to the most judgmental person in this entire crew. Argent.
Greetings.
Oh, nothing to say. Okay, then Cassia, you've been causing problems.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
I've heard rumors that you're not getting along well with the crew. Panic flashes in her ruby eyes and your heart starts beating a little faster while your hands go cold.
Not here. I'm begging you. Aren't noblemen supposed to discuss such things away from the servants?
Let's go to my study. No one will disturb us there.
Then lead the way, and I will answer all of your questions.
What did you want to talk about, Lord Captain? I have nothing to say to your unfounded accusations about my conflicts with the crew. I cannot recall my having a single quarrel with any of your people during my entire time aboard. The messenger you rebuked butchered his own family and then killed himself. I haven't rebuked a single errand boy on this ship. Oh, I think I remember. A kind young man with a shy smile and skillful fingers with too much rotten ochre on his shoulder. I grew tired of the disgusting color and advised him to lighten his burden by casting the weight off his shoulders. He did not come the next day or over again. During warp voyage, you gave the wrong orders, which led to the vessel shifting off course and the service bay being destroyed. I saw something in the warp, something vast, predatory, shimmering with indescribable colors. It came from nowhere and stared at the ship with hundreds of hungry eyes. Right there on our path, I decided to change the course while it was still possible, but did not want to sow panic. Would it have been better to tell the crew we're heading straight into a monster's gaping maw? The officers are reluctant to be quartered next to your chambers because of the constant emotional outbursts it causes them. Some even maim themselves and others. I already told you I cannot control my abilities. What else do you want from me? Will I be assigned a pariah chaperone? Will you put me in suppressing shackles? Would you mind telling me what you needed 100 species of bird and what you used them for? Admittedly, I'm at a loss myself. The day we are from Footfall, I sent a request to the ship quartermaster and asked him to get me a songbird, but he never asked for clarification, and shortly before we left, I had a countless number of cages delivered to me, all wrapped in a bright red panic with flickering tints of fear. There was a bird in every one. I was so excited, I thought it would have hundreds of friends instead of just one. They were squeaking so piteously, I let the poor things out. I even fed them my breakfast and dinner. But the stupid birds would not stop chittering even after bedtime. They were dashing about the room, smacking me in the face with their wings, and defecating. I became angry, and suddenly they started pecking at each other's eyes and attacking me. Then became afraid, and they fell over dead. I do not think I want to keep pets anymore. I think I've heard enough. Oh, what to do? I need a navigator. You have a kind soul, but have difficulty reaching out to people. I can teach you the art of communication if you like. That would be wonderful. My education on Uruk 5 was cut short, but I had realized by then that the wisdom of books is a poor substitute for the wisdom of experience. Very well. Since we are done with this misunderstanding, I would like to change the subject. It would only be fair for me to ask you a few questions now, wouldn't it? Do not mistake me. I'm not going to accuse you of anything. It's just that you are the most worthy interlocutor of the entire ship, and you're always busy. What would you like to ask? I read a treatise by Paces de Mobius very recently, who claimed that subjects would never believe their new ruler was better than the old one unless the old one had been a tyrant. No matter the circumstances, the low-born rabble become deluded about their prospects and rebel in favor of their base desires. What do you make of that? Your interpretation of this classic text is not entirely correct. If the subjects have grown accustomed to the ruling house, all the sovereign must do is refrain from breaching long-standing traditions. Adjust unwanted laws as gradually as it would shift the bed of a flooded river, and no one will ever take your power from you. On the contrary, the loyalty of taxes can be fought at a pittance. A lower tax from a festival, nah. Imperium is better. I was not wrong about your merits or your ability to hold a conversation. I hope my second question does not confound you either. According to the 20 tomes penned by the preacher Oistach Istafan the Forgotten, mercy and cruelty go through the world hand in hand. But people flock only to the one pan of the scales. Would you rather inspire fear in your followers or be magnanimous and choose awe? I like the fellowship answer better. One must be a tyrant, a friend, and a jester to one's subjects. What matters is that to clearly discern which role is required at a given moment. There is so much power in your words, power that makes me want to join you. I understand why your subjects are eager to follow you. I may was afraid we were too different, and yet you helped me realize that I can be candid with you. Please do continue. I must confess that I sometimes can hardly bear the burden of the house has placed upon me. I feel I'm not doing my best. Tell me how you, heir to a protector, can bear the responsibility for billions of lives day after day and not stoop under all that weight. It's not always easy, but I try to lead the dynasty towards prosperity by worthy means. Thank you for your patience, Octavius. Biggus Tradus. You are helping me to see the world in different colors. A novel experience for me. Our conversations hold a special place in my heart. Allow me to bid you farewell for now. I am heading back to my chambers to consider today's conversation. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Never easy being the rogue trader. It's 1 part exploration, 2 parts babysitting. my seneschal.
Lord Captain. Lord Captain.
Nothing here. Let's go. We got things to do. We're on journey to Janus to get actual. Yeah, we need to get back the protectorate into here. Get my planet sorted. Lord Captain, according to telemetry, the parameters of this system match those of Telecos Epsilon, home to the agri-world Janus that belongs to the Valancius dynasty. We received a Vox message from the planet. The agri-world's governor officially welcomes the rogue trader and reports that she has begun preparations for a formal reception to celebrate the arrival of the planet's sovereign. Your subjects are looking forward to your visit. How are we on this? Ooh, still ongoing, huh? Bastille. Yeah, let's do it. Vistenza Wyatt, a lavishly dressed noblewoman in an opulent silk gown, watches you with an expectant air and then gracefully bows her head. Diamond-crusted implants protrude from her arms and neck. I welcome you on behalf of the noble house Wyatt ab Aram. My name is Vistenza Janus Wyatt ab Aram of Afcoronus. By the grace of the Emperor and the will of the rogue trader Theodore Valancius, I serve as planetary governor and imperial commander-in-chief of this world. Here it is to you, noble Versarian. It has been years since you last visited Janus. I'm glad to see you again. It is a good sign when a rogue trader seneschal does not visit a subject's planet for a long time. Isn't that correct, Lady Wyatt? It means the governor is taking care of all that matters, and there is no need for the seneschal to interfere. I hear praise in those words, and I thank you for them. In truth, your arrival in the place of the esteemed Lady Valancius is quite unexpected. Theodore von Valancius is dead. I am now the head of the dynasty. Such tragic news. I will see to it that the planet observes a month of mourning.
For Janus!
Of course. Nothing is ever easy, huh?
Another battle demands our attention.
We haven't half Eldari.
Doubt is for the weak.
can't stand it. That's gonna hurt. Stay vigilant. Glory of the Imperium!
Patience has failed me.
Nah. I can scream.
On it.
This way!
Why did I not foresee this?
Emperor, protect me!
After this,
Oh, the Imperium!
Quick! Quick!
I feel cold.
Target well struck. Victory is imminent.
I need a foothold.
Death comes in silence. Trust me. The shadows will see it done, as honor or let your soul be purged. I shall not. Killing brings me no
Boom,
pleasure.
boom. More people, huh?
As honor ordains, come. The other side awaits.
Time to slaughter someone. Show me what you've got. I'm here, maggots. Let's get to it.
Here we go.
Hey, when is it my turn? Oof, like after 15 turns of them. Like, goodbye, guard.
Scared yet?
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
One step ahead. As said, so done.
Grim adjudication.
That one coming, did you? They won't expect this. As said, so done. I define the outcome. I know what to do. As said, so done.
Jesus.
Time to slaughter someone.
Dira. Come over here,
What
girl.
is this foreboding? But of course. Was that you? Or anything else? Show me what you've got. I'm here, maggot.
They will pay for this.
Yeah, I knew that
My
Dira
face
was
is
not
on
long
the
for
wall.
this world.
Gray hair, sure hand. I will do my duty.
Boom.
The Emperor is on our side. I won't object to it. Let's see to it.
And you're gonna come over here. And you can move a lot.
As the template.
Hell yeah.
As honor ordains. Let not the righteous fear. May their blades be sharp. Death is a blessing. Trust me. I shall not fail. Caught by the web. As honor ordained.
Bye-bye. Is that the end of it? Do we still have enemies left?
No foe too great. They won't expect this.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, that's the other one.
A tactically sound approach. It will be done. Target well struck. Someone else can do this.
Heinrich, come over here. Can you charge this person over here?
I won't object to it. For the throne's glory. Let's see to it.
Argentum.
Rejoice
Over
in
here.
battle!
Can you hit this dude over here? Yes, if we click this.
I'll do it. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Well, so much for your shot. But my seneschal hits like a freight train. Ooh, Argenta, you got healed.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. At your beck and call. Indeed. One fewer target.
There we go. Your Lordship, Emperor preserve us. Preserve us. Are you all right? Where did Governor Viet go? The governor is safe, protected by walls and wardens. Please follow me. I will escort you. Sir, personally. Fine, lead on. But I'm not happy. I got into this world, and within 30 seconds, there were people shooting at me. Archetypes. Let's go. Bounty Hunter. Wild Hunt. Simultaneously several attacks. Yeah, got it. Complete. Assassin. Dispatch. Seneschal. Unyielding Guard. March Militant. Steady Superiority. Good. You. Improvements. Oh, that's pretty cool. Executioner. Carnival of Misery. While seeing you, the guard at the door lets out a frightening yelp and doubles over in a low bow. Your Lordship, the most honorable Octavius Valancius, the governor is waiting for you in her office, where she is protected by walls and guards. Would you prefer to meet her alone or with your entourage? My entourage will accompany me in my meeting with the governor. Yeah, I'm not going in there alone. Are you kidding me? The sense of Aya, the sense of Janus Viet of Warhammer of Coronus is furtively swiping at her data slate, issuing commands into a gilded box. Upon seeing you, she hurriedly puts away her devices, smooths her skirt, and drops into a deep courtesy. Your Lordship, accept my abject apologies for the reprehensible stunt that spoiled the reception. Even in my worst nightmares, I could never have imagined. A death cultist? My, how unexpected. Must someone face severe punishment in the Emperor's name? Someone always does. As for who and when, the Undying One will tell. You can stop apologizing for since I'm not offended. Thank you, Your Lordship. Believe me, I am infinitely sorry that the troubles of Janus have reached us even here, the most protected place on Janus. The companion standing at the distance respectfully bows her head. She's doggedly trying not to turn her head towards you, but it is obvious she's watching you through her lowered lashes. One of your wardens helped us in battle. Superb shot. Who was it? Ah, you must be referring to Iliet, our chief ally in the struggle against the rebels. I've turned a blind eye to her horrific mutations given the undoubted advantage she brings. You see, Iliet comes from the local degenerate stock of this world, and knows Janus like the back of her hand. So she has provided several leads as to where we can find the bases and secret storehouses. Although I admit that at times I am tempted to send her away from the estate, her unnaturalness means that speaking with her always leaves me feeling uneasy. Such a gaunt, unfeminine figure and so tall. Did I hear you correctly, Governor Viet? You have a mysterious mutant on your estate at this very moment. One of prodigious height, slight build, and with a supernatural talent for shooting. The arrival of this helper never gave you pause with thought. Allow me to make myself clear. To refuse Iliet's help in our circumstances would have been incredibly rash. Yes, mutants are creatures abhorrent to the Emperor and they should be exterminated, but sometimes humanity makes exceptions for those who can serve the Imperium. I'm not concerned that your aide is a mutant. I'm far more concerned that she may be nothing of the sort. Octavius, I would like to meet this helper of Governor Viet's without delay, out of professional interest. If you wish to speak to Iliet, you'll find her outside the orangery, most likely by the gazebo. She prefers to keep her distance from others. What's happening? Footfall Station is on the verge of starvation. Can Janus supply the people there with provisions? Yes and no, Your Lordship. If the question is, can such an expensive and fertile world as this one feed 1,000 void rats? Of course it can. We lose more provisions to knowing pests have recycled than those on Footfall could eat in their entire life. But can we ship the provisions to Footfall? Not a chance. Any cargo shell that leaves the surface will be targeted for attack. The rebels will not hesitate to bring it down, sending flaming debris over the capital. Our silos could become targets for sabotage. Food could be poisoned or mined. The logistics for transporting supplies to Footfall will only be possible once the uprising has been completely crushed. Okay, then tell me what the hell is happening on this planet? Several months ago, uprisings broke out on Janus. I was not even notified at first. Gripping worms are for wardens to worry about. Alas, I only learned of what was happening after the miscreants began targeting noble families. Oh my god. I do declare. And then it became apparent that the Administratum's accounts had referred to as unrest were in fact organized attacks on infrastructure and society leaders. They have already brought 13 agri-complexes to a halt and have now moved on to assassination attempts. My wardens are doggedly tracking down the rebels, while their leaders are slipping from our grasp yet again. And Janus will fill its foodstuff supplies on the current conditions. I risk angering you, your lordship, but this is nothing compared to shamelessly deceiving you. Let us consider the situation dispassionately. Even the most talented logistics experts of the Administratum are unable to guarantee stable ties when shuttles are wary of landing at the spaceport. And the terrified peasants are indulging a dangerous minority within their ranks. Until the usual orders of things is restored to Janus, any trade is nigh impossible. Considering what has occurred, your visit is a true blessing. You see, Janus does not have its own fleet. We could organize a planet-wide search if we had ships at our disposal, ships like yours, your lordship. Perhaps you will find a way to support your subjects in their hour of need. I'm sure even approximate coordinates will be sufficient to have the ground forces and ship's crew work together to hunt down the enemy. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'm sure the rebels will have something to say to the master of their world. I'm immeasurably grateful to your assistance, your lordship. If any of those who attacked the estate had survived, then perhaps they could have been a valuable source of information, but you made an example of them for the rest of the foolish rabble. Incidentally, I did overhear the warns talking about some kind of stranger in the area. Besides that, we still do not know who let the reprobates into the estate. The person who did it might also know something. I, as well as my retinue, are at your service. My secretary is checking the staff as we speak and removing all traces of the attack from the estate. An esteemed Magos, who is responsible for agronomic efforts on the planet, is also here. He happened to be visiting this week to deliver his personal report. And of course, there is my aide in the war against the rebels, Iliad. I have no doubt she will be delighted to share her knowledge of Janus with your lordship. Who is this person that is standing next to you? One of my ladies in waiting, Amelia. Amelia performs secretarial duties and helps me to remain in constant contact with those families who are most responsible for the productivity and prosperity of Janus. I trust my advisors implicitly, and over time Amelia has become not merely a faithful companion, but almost my shadow. Losing her would be like losing my right hand. To bathe in the light of your greatness is a true honor, rogue trader. I must take my leave. Okay, let's go talk to Iliad.
Venture forth.
Dark forces are devouring you, tearing at your soul, Vanayadira. I could teach you techniques to clear your mind.
Just no intoxication, bloodletting, or self-torture, all right? Hey, why have you gone all quiet there, Scully?
You said not bloodletting or torture. That's not what she does.
I know that you are watching me, Venai Heinrichs. Not as a friend, but as a sentry. I do not mind.
Thank you. I do not doubt your loyalty, but your method for selecting victims makes me wary.
Iliad.
Iliad Lenevus greets you, Elantark.
Yeah, this is an Eldari. Oh boy! My Inquisitor's gonna have a field day.
Regrettable news. This creature is not a mutant as the locals assumed, but a representative of the Eldari, one of the myriad enemies of humanity. You should not trust this creature. Do not communicate with it any longer than necessary.
There is no need to mutilate my language, Monkey. I speak yours well enough to converse with Elantark without a translator. And since you have discerned my path, I will be direct in my speech. My soul is nothing kin to yours. Your kind call us Xenos, as if we are all as one. I came here to protect the Lilithon by assisting the Governor against her enemies. Will you hear me, or be blinded to sense by your precepts?
To be honest, the only part I understood was that you have no desire to fight. That is the one thing we have in common.
Reckless.
Fight me.
Must I remind you, Master Van Calox, that the warrant endows rogue traders with the sacred right to have dealings with Xenos when necessary? That exceptional memory of yours seems to have let you down.
Thank you, Seneschal.
I have banished the shadow of doubt from your thoughts regarding my nature. Now you will answer my question. Why have you sought me out?
You know who is behind the uprisings on the planet?
There is a malevolence here that drives your kin down the path of violence.
Why are you helping the Governor?
This world is in distress. I wish to protect it from unnecessary suffering.
Why do you call me a Lantak?
Because that is what you are. Elantark means stranger from the darkness amidst the stars. You descended on flame-winged machines in a dark time when the air of the planet is soaked in blood and pain. Will you be the one to bring peace to the Lilithon?
How did you come to be on Janus?
The world you call Janus was once created by the will of my kin. I have far more right to be on the Lilithon than any of you.
The Governor's mysterious helper?
I am Elantark. My hand parried the death promised to the ruler of these people, and I aided you in battle against the Lost Ones.
What do you know about the rank-and-file rebel? What do you know of the rank-and-file rebels?
Only that they threaten the established order. There is much risk to this world should the ruler die.
Your last face is unreadable, but you detect a strange tension in her voice, as though she is choosing her words carefully. Your answers are not particularly helpful.
But you are not asking for help, Elantark. You are merely asking questions, the answers to which are either unimportant or wreathed in shadow. Explore this place. Speak to those who know. A simple task for you, and an insurmountable challenge for me, since my very appearance provokes fear and suspicion. When you learn anything, tell me. Perhaps then my answers will be helpful to your search.
If you want, you can join me. None of the locals will dare look at scans at you in the rogue trader's presence.
So be it. I will go with you.
With all due respect, are you sure this is the right decision? We know nothing about this Xenos, or why she has wormed her way into the Governor's confidence. As far as I can tell, she isn't especially keen to help us, and yet, for some obviously dark reason, she has decided to take part in our investigation.
My judgments and choices are for me alone, Monkey. If uniting with your master will bring peace to the Lilithon, then it is the true path. Do not get in my way if you value your next breath.
You have not yet spent enough time among humans if you think threats will dispose me more favorably toward you. The decision is yours, rogue trader. But let me be clear. I will terminate your pet Xenos at the first sign of her non-compliance.
I am ready, Elantark.
Tradus is Xenos, one of the Asturiani. She's a ranger who was the boss of the outcast. Her skills and commander well equal. You don't wear either Aldari armor if you learn the Gravicha, Drukari armor. Okay. Ooh. Let's take, no, I'm gonna, No, yeah, it's gonna be good. This is a good party. You have Thank you, oh, she's already assassin. See the opening. Let's Death Whisper. Card equipment. Eldari chainsword here. Okay, nothing else.
Forge ahead, never linger.
Indeed. I have not seen many places that flaunt such luxury. If you were to scrape all the gilding from every temple on footfall, it would still be less than there is here.
Do the masters of this place deserve such honor? Are they the chosen servants of the Undying One? Or do they glorify themselves rather than him?
Who knows? I wish to head out.
Onward to victory.
No, I don't want to go to the void ship. I want to go to the mansion. No. I want to go out into Janus proper. Go find me some rebels and some trouble. You're too late, Vias dogs. I am the master of my own fate. It's you, your lordship. The God Emperor must have brought you here. I beg you, help the rebels and save Janus. Forgive me, your lordship. If I only know it was you. My eyes deceived me. I have little time now, but I swear I'll tell you everything. Ivella picks up a drop of poison from the needle with her claw, carefully puts it to her tongue. She makes an approving sound. A strong toxin. He applies something similar to the lips of new initiates of the blood-spun web. It kills the minor nerves and purges one's sensitivity to pain. For this layman, though, it is a certain and violent death. What did you inject yourself with? Deliverance from what Viat's dogs would do to me if they caught me. I was given the vial along with the instructions about when to let our liberators into the estate. The servant lets out a moan. The dark stain on his arm seems to creep through his veins until his arm and neck are latticework of black. The servant's breath quickens and becomes regular. So what it is you want to say, and be quick about it. In the name of the Golden Throne, your lordship, show mercy on the humble workers, the salt of Janus. Save them. This stands Viat, the untouchable governor and leader of the nobility, is creating something monstrous behind closed doors. He uses the Imperium's interests as a smokescreen and purports to be a scholar, but her actions are poisoning the planet. Did you know that the settlements that fail to pay their due tithes on time have been allowed to pay with people instead? They even deliver them to order. Sometimes old folks, sometimes children. I've seen those people. I've seen them being delivered to the estate, and they're never seen or heard from again. They go into secret rooms and don't come out again, your lordship, ever. I'm not sure it'll last long enough to answer all the questions. What secret rooms? Hidden chambers deep within the palace. I've never been inside, thankfully. Servants who are allowed in, the ones the governor trusts, they change. She changes them, pretties them up, defiles them. I see no shadows of deceit behind your words, but even so, I would have noticed. I know I would have noticed the signs which you... Except, whenever Vistenza hosts one of her dances at the palace, she sends me away to search for the rebels, into the forests, far from human settlements. You accuse the rogue traders appointing the governor of heresy. If your words are false, they themselves are tantamount to heresy. But if what you say is true, if it's true, then your sacrifice will be to your credit, my good man. I swear I'm not lying. Pray for me, holy sister. For me and for Janus. Your lordship, if you'll permit the dying man to make one last request, don't tell anyone that I was the one who unlocked the doors. If you do, they'll go after my family, my home. I will keep your secret. Please, save us. Save Janus. Boy. Time to go on the hunt.
My actions speak louder than words.
Draped in a red cloak, the Mako's body barely looks human. Wires, tubes, and metal manipulators turn him into a whimsical machine, while implants had his face behind a sinister mask. The tech priest intermittently dictates something in Technolingua to the service skull floating next to him. At your approach, he falls silent and offers a reserved bow. Greetings, your lordship. Lex Mechanic Vincelex. How may I help you? How many servants of the Adeptus Mechanics are there on the planet? According to the data stored in my cogitator, all infrastructure nodes for food harvesting and processing have their own contingent of technomats. Total number amounts to 253. Correction. Based on the latest data, the figure is 211 units. How are things with you and your fellows? The good situation on the planet is assessed as stable. The progress of the prospect is assessed as encouraging. What do you do here on Janus? By order of the Adeptus Mechanicus, I have been entrusted with the management of the Adeptus Administratum in order to catalog economic data and analyze information of the planet during the process of subjugating it to the will of the Imperium. Tell me about Janus. Initializing report, the planet's soil possesses a unique composition suitable for re-engineering of the planet and mass production of foodstuffs. Significant cultivation of the Eastern Hemisphere with the aim of improving production processes and logistics operations. Traces of xeno activity that do not pose an immediate threat to the ongoing operations. Undesirable pathologies of flora and fauna have been noted, which may pose a threat in the short term. Traces of xeno activity. According to the data obtained during the initial survey, ruined structures of non-human origin were noted in different sections of the planet, but I did not have the administrative capacity to study them in more detail. For now, I must defer the quest for knowledge. What pathologies in the flora and fauna? Genetic and chemical pathologies, your lordship. Harmless species mutate and become aggressive, while plants change their chemical composition and become poisonous. This is happening more and more often, and if no action is taken, the ecosystem of the world will be irreparably disrupted. Interesting. It is often that what seems to be significant anomalies like these that lead to greater trouble. It is the Lilith's wrath that has become manifest in nature itself, in the workings of this world. May the gods preserve us. How did we not notice this sooner? How is the governor dealing with undesirable pathologies? I've analyzed the genome of the affected species, and I'm currently developing suppressor genes to make the planet's organisms resistant to pathology. But so far, I've not been able to solve the problem. Further exploration of the planet will perhaps speed up these processes. The administrative apparatus has imposed a ban on expeditions that are not directly aimed at improving production. Or something else. We'll speak later.
Let's see this through.
Time to go inside. Time to hunt for Okay. Is there any door we can go into other than the governor? I neglect to mention the strange changes in the planet's flora and fauna. Biggus Vincelix is a wise man, but his fixation on evolutionary processes seems a little extreme to me. Janus was heavily cultivated. Forests were cleared and mountains raised across half of the planet. It's no surprise that we are still noticing consequences of those changes. It's possible the planet will be dead, ways. Sorry, my throat is hurting. And the changes in the wildlife behavior could be a reaction to the expansion of the cultivated area. There are forces elements created tied into human bodies. Not really, Octavius. Just because you have to relieve the claims of those wretched peasants. Like priest mentioned ancient ruins belonging to the Xenos. Okay. I cannot do anything in the estate. Okay, let's look outside the estate. I mean, around the estate.
Marching ahead.
Take heed, rogue trader.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Venture forth. Now that was easy.
Yes.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
I need to find the answers.
Okay, what's going on here? During a sweep of the area of the attack, all the assassins were arrested and neutralized except for one. He sealed himself inside. We already injured 2 wardens trying to reach him. There's no need to worry. We'll poison him and clear the dregs of the dirt from this state. I have only one question, officer. Why have you not already done it? The road trade is here. The longer you delay, the more you put his life needlessly at risk. You're going to poison the rebel? We're using insecticide from our stockpiles, Lordship. We don't have any military-grade poisons, but we don't need them. Not for this parasite. I want to talk to the person inside. Are you sure it's not exactly safe, your lordship? You dare to question me? Get out of my way.
Choose your own path.
Piss off, you won't take me alive. Awareness. It looks solid and familiar, but you notice the dark marks on the hinges. The sure sign the material is degraded. The lock doesn't look new either. With a suitable tool, it could be easily... Break down the door. Two powerful blows and the door flies open, reeling the way inside. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go get something to drink. All this talking is left me parched. Be back in a sec. Okay, I'm back. It can't be! The rogue trader! Dun dun dun! Your Lord, have mercy. You're the sovereign of this land. Only you have the power to save us. That somebody would intervene and help us, but nobody ever did. She turned the whole world into a slaughterhouse. People are rounded up like rocks from the settlements, supposedly to go to the palace, but they're never seen again. The servants pour something over the fields, and then people lose their minds. They start hearing voices and seeing evil spirits. And while we're dying, she's here behind her white walls and feasting on our bones. Sacrifices, madness, pain, and death, even in so primitive a society as this, such rites seems senseless, not worthy of such efforts. What is this? A random quirk of nature or something darker? Tell me people are seeing evil spirits. Yes, others are going feral and attacking their loved ones. And then there's people said that in some settlements, well, they stop upholding the law altogether, imperial law, and the law of basic human decency. People are turning into animals. Who's behind the rebels? Your Lordship, I beg you, don't ask me that. I can't sell out my brethren. It's over for me, but for others, I won't betray them. Let's try this. As long as you keep your word. I've never been in their camp. None of us have. Only the chief saw one person on their base. He came a few times bringing weapons and orders. He said it represented a greater force than we could imagine. And he said the government's dogs will pay for their reprisals in the settlements. That's not where they're hidden. They keep their distance from ordinary folk. They have it all worked out so that if anyone gets caught, the others aren't caught with them. But I swapped the chief's box. I thought after I killed the governor, I could use the message coordinates to find the base and hide out there. That's everything I know, your lordship. Get up and come with me. I'll give you my word, as rogue trader, you will live. Your lordship, thank you. Thank you for this kindness. I never thought I'd survive this. Your lordship, I honor your bravery. Please allow me to get rid of this rat for you. Escort this man safely to the perimeter of the estate. He is free to go. Your lordship, it will be done. You're gonna kill him. Where's the info? What's this? Road shapers. Yep, let's keep going around the estate, seeing what else we can find, who else we can talk to. Arms and face are covering small boys that ooze cloudy pus even after death. Go up here.
Let's see this through.
Nothing. No, there's no way they're going out. The aristocrats and the nobles can bite me. I don't care about them.
Stay sharp.
I woke up with a feeling of wonder. as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby. A child was saved from death. 1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging and sobbing and
Onward to
howling.
victory.
This novel seems here like a very... No, nothing good to say. Nothing interesting about you, huh?
Marching ahead.
Anything here? You nobles have anything to say? No. Your existences are empty and vapid. Ooh, Attilius Quint, someone who can actually say anything. The stupid wearing a cloak of the Adeptus Administratum is reviewing information on the data slate while he's squarely wearing mechanical arms, still a scroll with writing. But noticing you, the man stretches his thin lips into a smile and deferentially bows. The light in his eyes of the serpent skull hovering over his heart. Your Lordship, what an honor it is to address you in person. Allow me to introduce myself. Attilius Quint, Prefectus of the Officio Agricultae. I will preserve the record of our conversation forever. Part of this the governor's helper, Iliad. A highly exceptional individual after today's ritual event. I'm beginning to hold her talents in particular esteem. Barely even mutants who have seen the light of the God Emperor can faithfully serve his flock. Moreover, Iliad's particular abilities could be an impressive, interesting subject of study for the Magus biologists. That elongated head shape, those eyes, judging by the skull that was given to me to send onto Footfall, such development anomalies on Janus are not quirk of nature, but some kind of inheritable trait. What did you say? Oh, madam, so my word upset you. I'm certain your kinsman would have delighted to learn that people wish to make pretty pressed papier out of his remains. And besides, I could be wrong about the nature of his origins. What skull are you talking about? A most remarkable item, I must say, a true anomaly. One moment. Here it is. I believe it's a finished piece of the intended to be given as a gift to the governor. But under the current circumstances, I doubt we'll be able to send it to Footfall anytime soon. As you can see her jaw working on her delicacy for a few seconds. Oh. Remove from my sight. What's happening on the planet? Rebellion has caused too many problems. Rebels are interfering. You know what's even killed. Yeah. Yeah. And the only thing that when he started cares is that nothing's been signed. Where have the rebels struck and how? The tarnish with information, 15 organized attacks, the duration of course have been sabotaged. The data is superbly collated, and the map clearly reflects the actions of the rebels. At first glance, there seems to be no logic to their campaign, but after analyzing the data and the features of the terrain, you notice a clear system indicating a geographical pattern to their attacks. Who's directing the rebels? Does anyone know? The rebels are well armed, well trained. What's more, the governor's advisors are inclined to think that the instigators of the rebellion are very familiar with the planet's terrain and climate. My ordnance are going through registration records day and night looking for individuals who have completed military training. But we have so far been unable to identify the scoundrel. What are you doing to combat the rebels? What are your duties here? When were the last shipments sent? When did the collector ships last come to Janus? You're not saying anything. I reckon for a conversation. I filled out all 7 accompanying forms personally. Audible foresight. I'm gonna take my leave. I think we may have enough.
Forge ahead.
Now let's continue looking. It might be no one here. Already been there. Let's see if we can find anyone who has a name and a last name. If not, we'll collect this and go back to the ship. Lovejack, as you once sought my help, now I'm seeking yours. The time has come to dispel the final shadows on our path. I've hidden truth from you. I know a great deal about those who are disturbing the peace of the local ruler. I also know where they are hiding. Allow me to show you the way, on the condition that you bring me to them. I don't think that everything's to revelations right now, Xenos. Let's assume you are not lying as well. Better late than ever, I suppose. Show me the way. Let's go, Lanta. Pray to the gods so we are not too late. We're going to the forest of Janus. Oh dear.
Let's seize the moment.
I consider these forests my home for a time, but I still feel myself a stranger here.
Get the feeling we're about to be attacked. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Where can I place them? Kind of stuck in this bridge.
Swift and silent. If it serves your cause. This tedium is beneath me.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Raining blood. Tap the audience.
The shadows
It's a win.
done.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Trust me. The other side.
Boom! Beautiful.
I am your blade and shield.
Out of my way.
Aim for the heart next time.
Throne take you. Let's make it quick.
Vengeance will be swift.
Hold on.
There is only death. Yours or mine.
Get me a target.
But of course, Lord Captain.
I'm done with this one.
Scared yet?
That's fine.
Let's get to it.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
You kind of suck.
Let's get to it.
And grisly adjudication.
Now it's done. Easy. Costly mistake.
More grisly adjudication. Seneschal to
Follow my
battle.
lead.
Have a
At
lot
your
of
beck and call.
battle.
I took care of this one.
You cannot force me, Elantark.
Four creatures! An offering of blood.
It's the wind.
Is a blessing. Killing brings me no pleasure. As the tenants demand.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use. Naturally.
Holy terror, smite your enemies. For the throne, be gone.
Boom. For the last one. No, we still have a rebel scum.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act.
You suck. You suck.
With purpose. As said, so be it, and done.
What is done cannot be undone.
Let's grab the goods. Never enough goods.
Let's see this through.
Now let's keep going and see what other battle we
In
spawn.
spite of
The
your
shadows
years,
reveal
your
their
body
secrets.
and spirit remain strong. Tell me, Amic Abelar, what do you do to train them?
Well, I spent a lot of time running back and forth after the Lord Captain, for a start.
We're not saying like I'm, being an errand boy.
I see
Usually
what
does
others
it.
do not.
Stay sharp.
I better myself through my service.
Ooh.
I will
What are
deliver
these?
furious retribution.
Horrendous. Well, come here. Heinrich, stay here. Abelard in the front. Abelard to the front. Magenta over here. Me around the middle.
I won't go down easy.
I've suffered worse.
Focus, Valancius.
Reckless.
Let's
Nemesis.
see to it.
And go. Oh. Buff. Abelard. And now let's
I won't
punch a
object
dog.
to it. Not sanctioned
kick
to
it.
do this. Let's
Kick
see
it.
to it.
Abelard, you are gonna go do big damage.
It will be done. Victory is imminent. At your beck and call.
Doubt is for the weak. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
I understand your intent. If I must.
I know what to do. They won't expect this. As said, so done. Forward.
Priestly education.
I know
Go.
what to do. See that one coming, did you?
I shall not fail. As honor ordains, the shadows
Nice, thank you.
will be done. As honor ordains.
won't go down easy. I won't do that. I need a foothold. I won't object to it. Let's see to it. Vengeance will be swift.
And you go. Vanguard.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. For von Valancius! Indeed. I will do my duty. Reduced to dust!
As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Dead.
If it serves your cause.
Huh.
Easy.
A dance of blades and shadows. I shall not fail. As honor ordains. As the tenants demand.
I won't go down easy.
But of course, Lord Captain.
More psychic force.
For the throne's glory.
At your beck and call.
Okay, that's done. Now charge. Can we move? No.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. Each strike is a prayer.
Onward to victory.
Rock tower. Okay, where do I go? That way.
Venture forth.
it's not this way. Then we come down. Weird that the battle grid is still displayed.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
Yeah, let me see how we may be able to get here. Go down.
The Inquisition taught me many things.
Oh.
Another battle demands our attention.
Show them no mercy.
Heinrich. Elliot, you're gonna come over here, high ground. You have the high ground! Well, over there.
Time to slaughter someone.
Here we go.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak. This is why I was chosen.
Let's get to it.
Faith shields me.
I'm here, maggot.
This tedium is beneath me.
Ooh. Oh, ouchie.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
That's a dangerous one.
Out of my way. Let's make it quick.
Let's get to it.
One step ahead. I know what to do.
Gabloy.
My place is at the fore. Victory is...
Scared yet?
Unworthy.
Let's get to it.
You will perish for this affront.
Bella coming down here.
Trust me. As honor ordains. And come, the other side awaits. Trust me. I shall not fail. As honor ordains.
The Emperor is on our side. Naturally.
My exile has not ended yet.
Pain cleanses the body.
Hey, Sister Argenta. Foreign people.
As the Emperor commands,
Are-
I act. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands.
Really?
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. Power resides in the will of the righteous. I'll do it.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Give in to emotions.
I haven't been sleeping. It's a long day. Wow, you are messed up.
Stop trying, monkey.
Let's get to it. Out of our way.
Injured. I'm enraged.
I hear that?
Let's set this in motion.
Vanguard, come down.
Let's make it quick.
Undying One favors you.
Show me what you've got.
Valancius, focus. The Inquisition sends their regards.
I won't object to it.
On in, maggot. I will endure.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Let's get to it.
Hold on. Let's get to it.
As said, so done. Costly mistake. Easy.
What did I do? Well, how
A
about
tactically sound
down?
approach. That's not the Seneschal's job. Here we go.
Scared yet?
From the ashes I will rise.
How do we reach the enemy?
Let's see to it.
I won't object to it.
Alas, no. But of course.
What? No kick.
Naturally.
And then
Let's get to it.
My soul shall become
oh,
like
God,
fire.
no. Okay, can we finally kill them?
Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it. You can escape the Emperor.
Finally!
Time to slaughter someone.
Aim for the heart next time.
Out of my way.
Scorn the pain.
Follow my lead. Let's make it quick.
Perfect. Now we're back to business.
Death comes in silence.
No, we're gonna do death waltz.
Let the blood of the wicked be shed as thou hast
Whoa!
Caught by the web. Death is a blessing. The shadows will see it done. The other side awaits. As the tenets demand.
Let's see to it. More trouble than it's worth. For the throne,
Holy terror, smite your enemies.
but of course, Lord Captain.
I need your aegis, O Emperor. Cast your eye there. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
I'll be marking this incident down.
Your foe too great.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
I bring mercy and retribution.
Get me a target.
Let's see to it. I won't object to it.
Nothing stands against me.
Ooh. Mukari?
Another
Low momentum.
Oh no, Dari.
I will not fail the craft world. Heal my wound. Hold on. With purpose. As said, so done. They won't expect this.
My place is at the fore. It will be done. Indeed. I will do my duty. It will be done.
Oh.
I shall not fail. Trust me. The shadow is being done. Killing brings me no pleasure. Trust me.
Everyone, step aside. For the throne's glory.
Let's see to it.
Holy terror, smite your enemies.
Poised for action.
You.
I know what to do. Forward! Let's set this in motion. Easy. Contemplate your weakness.
What to do.
At your beck and call, one fewer
Take him out.
task.
In charge. No charge. No charge.
Indeed.
As the tenants demand.
You will pay dearly for your actions.
Come, the other side awaits.
Yeah, that's one Eldari dead.
Strands of fate, guide me. Your path ends here.
Brace yourself, Abelard. My ears are ringing.
Have a long way to go that I can use it. So let's
No foe too great.
switch to the rifle. And shoot this guy.
Heal my wounds.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Nothing to do.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use. Naturally. I need a foothold. I won't object to it. Let's see to it.
That servitor has a lot of.
Show me what you've got.
High momentum.
Where can I go? I don't think I have any other choice but to.
Witness my resolve. As said, so done. Done and done.
Here's from me, Isha.
Not my area of expertise.
Hey, you're smoked.
A tactically sound approach.
Then But of course, Lord Captain. Throne take you.
Jesus, this soldier doesn't want to fight.
Costly mistake. They won't expect this. I know what to do.
Follow my lead. An exemplary strike.
Alright, let's see if this works. Kinda, not perfect.
The Emperor is on our side. The Inquisition sends their regards. Let's see to it.
Continue enduring.
Come here, maggot.
Just a minor setback.
I won't go down easy.
I got a bit lost. Ah, there it is. Rogue's Tradus, where are you?
Consider that off limits.
Nope, that's not the right thing.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. At your beck and call. Victory is imminent. Reduced to dust.
Okay, that should be enough. And over here.
I am your blade and shield.
Get me a target.
I won't object to it. Naturally.
I feel the power surging. But of course, holy terror, smite your enemies.
I won't object to it.
there anything left? I think the only enemy left is this dude.
One step ahead.
Oh, you have a lot?
My place is at the fore.
Death comes in silence.
Camera's messing with me.
Everyone, step aside. Let's see to it. I'm done with this one.
Okay, it's finally done.
Marching ahead.
Where do I go? No one wants to acknowledge the two Eldari warriors that showed up.
Fortune smiles on us, an ill omen.
Duty prevails. The Emperor favors me.
Watch
today.
your steps.
Never doubt me.
Stay
Pay
sharp.
Can
attention.
you stop with the traps?
This task should have been accomplished easily.
Did not see that one coming.
Just as I was taught.
Onward to victory.
No. No, we're gonna address the elephant in the room. The Eldari.
The shadows reveal their secrets.
You left the Novice Imperialis to serve the
out.
rogue trader. Do you ever regret it, Seneschal?
No, I do not regret it in the least. Serving in the Imperial
Has
Navy
to
is
be
a
this
fine
way.
thing to do. And it was only under Lady Theodora that I truly felt the significance of what I was doing.
There we go, finally. No, it's more of these things.
I strike without fear or hesitation.
I feel nothing. Fear nothing.
If I must.
As honor
That
ordains.
had better not be intentional.
I cannot serve you in this way. Final weapon. Trust me.
With purpose. I said so.
Doubt is for the weak.
I will do my duty.
I need a foothold. I won't object to it.
Please
For
fill
the
it.
throne's good.
I understand your intent.
As honor ordains. Let your soul be purged.
Forward. I know what to do.
Once more with feeling.
As said, so done.
Finally. Usually the passionate face is contorted in a grimace of pain and rage. Your elucidator activates when she begins speaking her own language. I swear on Kane's River Heart, moron, you will pay for your treachery. May Morai Heg sunder your fate and cast it away. May the blood of Eldanesh flood down your throat. I don't know who you're talking about, but I promise I'll gladly help you pour the cup of suffering down their throat. Please excuse me, Alantak. I allowed the trauma of my soul to win out over my reason. A slip of that could cost me more than you can even imagine. My very soul. You must be careful, even in the face of treachery. Who is Moran and what treachery are we talking about? Moran is the one responsible for the rebellions against the rule of Geneth. But allow me to tell you everything from the beginning. We call ourselves the Children of Azurian. Eldari is another name of ours. We are the echoes of the great empire that once ruled the galaxy and created new worlds. The place that you call Janus is one such maiden world, the Lilethan. A haven for their ancestors made for their kin. Many millennia, only the shadows of our predecessors lived among the ruins, until you humans came here. We are the heirs, and we are entirely within our rights to call the main world our own. However, our arrival is a tragedy, not a homecoming. We belonged to craft world Kudarach, which fell on the border of this star region. Only the providence of the merciful gods allowed us to escape the fate that befell those whose souls perished amidst the stardust, along with their abode. Destroying Aldari craft world is a serious achievement. I'd like to shake the hand of whoever did it. After the calamity, the Lilithan offered my kind a sanctuary, a place of respite in the ruins of our ancestors, under the canopy of the forest created by the wisdom of our world singers, living among your kind who reap the fruits of our labor with such vulgarity. How are your kin connected to the uprising on the planet? The Sereni do not enter battles that it cannot win. However, it is in our power to direct the currents so the elements themselves wash obstacles and enemies from our path. And so it was in this case. Moran, the Farseer from Kudarach, saw a future without the monkey, and we followed his lead. We simply used the monkey's passions against them, the love of freedom and anarchy, the love of domination and violence. Stoking enmity between servants and rulers is easier when your targets are governed by emotion rather than reason. My kin became military advisors to the monkey who rose up against the rule of this world. I had a different mission, to become Vistensa's handler, since the rebels would be unable to get to her until both sides were sufficiently weakened. The ruler of the humans had never seen a child of Assyrian before, and so she accepted the lie about a degenerate branch of monkey dwelling far from their own kind. Why did your own kind attack you? I know not the answer to that question. Many cycles have passed inside the part of these forests, and my kin, they cannot have forgotten me, can they? Why are you telling me all this? What brought on this candor? Valantak, your arrival was thrown my path into this array, and lifted the veil on the truth that had been hidden from me. While I was shadowing the human's ruler, I failed to see the signs that there was another threat looming over the Lilithan, besides the monkey's deeds. The threat should be familiar to you, as it is to other intelligent species in the galaxies. We call it Silent Thresh. She who thirsts, goddess of chaos. Slanesh. Chaos god Slanesh, ultimate enemy. Disfigurement, it seems to call these mutations are the surest signs of this threat. By mutilating living forms, this malevolent power subjugates them and bends them to their will. You have seen the deformities in the faces of those who are closer to the Lilithan's body than others, the rebels who hide under the canopy of these forests. The monkey are weak in spirit. They are susceptible to the propositions of she who thirsts, and in their drive to attain her poisoned gifts, they perform perverse rituals in her name, rituals that require sacrifices, like the monkey who were brought to the palace and never seen again. The Lilithan's world spirit senses a threat, and resists as much as it is able. The living beings that inhabit this world are becoming its weapons. Weapons turned against the monkey, poisonous plants, rabid beasts. These are like a blade in the Lilithan's hands as she fights the comings of Slanesh. The signs have been revealed to me. They all indicate the presence of corruption in this world. Tendrils of corruption may be threading through the world spirit, poisoning it even as we speak. But for corruption to take hold in the planet so quickly requires effort directed by the will of another. I believe Vistensa Viat is enthralled to the will of Slanesh. What? Vistensa Viat, the governor who has duly served the dynasty and the Imperium for decades? Octavius, I hope you will not stand for such scurrilous slander aimed at one of your finest servants. Maybe Vistensa is tainted from concern with the archenemy. We will have to find out for ourselves. Perhaps the signs I uncovered have failed to convince you. I pray to the gods that other proof, something more comprehensible to you, will emerge to sway your opinion. Slanesh is deceitful and cunning. She subtly penetrates the soul, offering false perception, luring victims into her web with promises of wicked ideal. The ruler of the monkey perhaps does not even know that her soul has been corrupted. Why would a handful of Xenos go to war against the whole planet? You can't kill everyone. You struggle to understand the children of Asurian, and I do not blame you for that. We are too different. Monkey walked blindly into the future. We choose the path, guided by our farseers. Kudarak was the birthplace of the powerful watchers of things to come. Our leaders were selected from among their ranks, and their words was set in stone, unshakable like the universe itself. Moaran, our leader here, is one of that group. The children of Asurian are subject to his will, and he is subject to the will of his visions. Moaran saw the Lilithan in a vision, suffering and crying out to be cleansed, and we did everything we could to rid the maiden world of the monkey. Our lives, our desires, all that is dust compared to the light of the path Moaran has chosen for us. At least, that is what my kin believe. I used to believe it too, until recently. If we want to keep with the meet with the leaders of the uprising, we better keep moving. Ooh, we got level ups. Oh, weapon skill for sure. My dude, you're gonna get ballistics. And over here, bloody mess. You're gonna go with weapon skill. Arch militant. Weapon skill. Master tactician. Ballistics, for the love of God. Your ballistics should be super high, right? Go ballistics.
Venture forth.
I see what others do not. The shadows reveal their secrets. Just as he ordained. The Vizier, would he be
Now we
proud?
go meet the leaders.
Am I?
Or we're gonna be fighting everybody. At the webway? Or portal of the warp? Monkey, you should not be here. Moran, I am calling you to account. You said that the great danger certainly left and lurked in the hearts of the monkey, in their greed and ignorance. And all the while another enemy was looming over this world, an enemy whose tracks you should have seen in things to come. Slanesh, she who thirsts, is threatening this world, and you hid it from us. Answer me, did you or did you not behold our greatest foe in the Levin's future? Did you lie to me? After Irlet's words, the two Eldari behind Moran start moving. One looks around at the leader, while the other lets out a cry, muffled under his visor. The rebel beside you cringes, as though the Eldari's speech causes him pain. He strains to say something, but Moran makes an imperious gesture, and the soldier meekly straightens up and salutes, staring at the Xenos with slavish devotion. Irliet the outcast, you left the path that was set out for you. You brought unknown monkey to our refuge. Yep. And now you speak to me with unseemly anger. Your long wanderings far from Kudarak have altered your mind and tainted your sight. If I may, I'd like to say something. My wanderings are the path that I've chosen for myself, far from the walls of the Kudarak. I have seen and come to know things that no other Eldari could hidden away in a craft world their entire life. Why do you deny my words about Slanesh? Is it because you were lying to me and my kin when you showed us the true path? This Atlantak was the first person to discover the coming of Slanesh, One of those who the monkey called Chaos Gods. Without him, I would still be deceived by your words about destiny and the true future. Monkey revealing path. It's ludicrous. Monkey bring pain and strife in our time and for all time. How can you trust Monkey after what we taught you? After hearing the sorrowful song of the dying world? It was not chance that brought Kudarak down. Monkey destroyed our ancient home, stripped us of our defenses, doomed us to wander amidst cold stars. Ericra was destroyed by humans as you claim. I imagine you gave them a perfectly good reason to do so. Or it could be that your uncontrollable hunger to destroy everything in your path reigns over your every thought and deed. You are playing with words and avoiding the question. The Lilithan is under threat from our eternal foe, and yet you are more concerned about the presence of the Elantak and the corruption that is flowing through the veins of this world. Did you never consider that your war might simply be hastening Planetia's triumph? Perhaps the ruler's servants, in their efforts to protect her, will resort to more and more instruments of corruption. You left Kudarak in our darkest hour to gratify your ego. You came to us on the Lilithan, and they accepted you as one of our own. I even gave you real purpose, merely at the outcast, and you dare insult me, a Farseer. It was a mistake to let you into our circle. You have turned our efforts to survive in the dust with your own hands. I am a child of Asuran, Moran, not a plaything in the cold hands of fate, which you claim speaks through your mouth. My choice of path is no worse than yours or any other Eldari's, and my path calls me to fight our true enemies, not eradicate the monkey. If it comes to it, I will stand with them, for this Elantak can see what you are blind to, Farseer. My duty is to protect my worlds and my vassals. If Janus is being threatened by the archenemy, I will fight to the end. The words of a creature whose will is ruled by momentary whim. There is nothing you can do to make me believe in the strength of your conviction. You speak of the strength of one's convictions, Moran? You claim it is your destiny to protect your kin? So then, what happened to the Eldari you sent to the monkey ruler before me? The Eldari whose skull is now kept as a monkey trinket. That was the previous envoy you sent, wasn't it? Did you see the same fate for me in your visions? His fate was to serve the Krudara, the spirit of our craft world that keeps the Asuriani alive. Your destiny is to do the same, merely the outcast, as long as you are planning to transgress our laws again. What have you done to these people? They believe you are their commanders. The monkey believe they are serving fellow members of their tribe. They're wise and noble chiefs. My gift is potent enough to ensure that the monkey hiding in these forests see us as humans rather than children of Asturian, and see your primitive structures rather than the tracers of our kind. Ooh, coercion succeeded. Come to your senses, servants of the God Emperor! Throw off this cursed fog of sorcery and stand with me against the Xenos, against these enemies of humanity. What? The man shudders, screws up his face, and after a second stares around in bewilderment, as if seeing everything for the first time. By the God Emperor! There! Martin utters a flurried curse and calls his kin to battle. Oh, that poor rebel is gonna get it.
I begin the dance of death.
Yeah, now instead of fighting 7,000 of them, we're fighting just a handful. Juliet, you're gonna come over here. Behind half cover. Heinrich, front line. Argenta, around here middle line. And me and myself, you're behind cover. Mark,
I know what to do.
More. Mark, his buddy. And Mark, his other body. Piercing shot. And grisly adjudication.
Let's set this in. You are clearly
ooh, baby! Another grisly adjudication.
One coming, did you? Heal my wounds.
We're gonna move you over to here.
Rejoice in battle! Faith without deeds
See
is
the
worthless.
AoE thing. That's fine. Avalar can take it.
Rookies. We all walk our own path.
Yeah, we knew that rebel was gonna get it.
You will pay dearly for your actions.
Good for you.
But still standing.
Damn. Okay, in that case,
A tactically sound approach. At your beck and call, on fewer tongue. It will be done. Victory is imminent.
brace for impact.
Let's get to it.
I will not yield to the likes of you.
Awesome.
Will not join.
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
Huh. Did the other dude escape or did I kill him? Oh no, I killed him. Haha. Good, 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 good.
I bring mercy in retribution.
Oh,
I shall
bloody
not
blood.
fail.
Captive audience.
Trust
Spin to
me.
win.
Caught by the web.
A pitiful attempt.
Let your soul be
Return
purged.
this favor tenfold.
And now this.
Let not the righteous fear. May their blades be sharp.
Bye-bye.
As honor ordains. The shadows will see. Killing brings me no.
Bye-bye. May the gods guard us against pride and wandering beggars of fate. Are you alright? Alright. I'm overcome with grief and anger and anguish. But if I give free rein to my emotions, I will be drawing the thirst of she who was already entangled in the Lethan, and it seems to follow the mind of those who want the one who was called to lead my kin. My kin have trusted in the visions of Farseers for millennia to show us our path amidst the stars. But throughout my life in Crudark, I have too often seen knowledge of things to come, as changeable and capricious as deep water currents. Weaved chains around the bodies of those who fear to enter murky waters. That is why I became an outcast, renouncing the traditions of Crudark and leaving its confines to seek out my own path. Perhaps Crudark's demise filled Moran with so much sorrow that it poisoned his mind. Perhaps it was hatred for the monkey who desecrated the face of the Lilith and that plunged his mind into darkness. Perhaps Slanesh herself was toying with a Farseer who had found himself amidst her poisoned gardens. I will never learn the answer to this question. Perhaps if I uncover the secret of Crudark's demise, I might be able to lift the veil even a little on this mystery. There is nothing more to be done here. Time to return to the shuttle. Wait, Alantak, before you leave these forests forever, take me with you. To the distant suns. The tale of the children of Asturian or the Lilithan is coming to an end. But somewhere out there, amongst the cold stars of the cosmos, that you kind calls the expanse, there are others deprived of home, lost, suffering. We can help one another, Lantak. You will be my wings and I your wounding spear, and your voice of reason should you encounter my kin. If that is still not enough, I promise you a wondrous reward, Lantak. The treasures of my world hidden in the vastness of space in exchange for the rescue of my kin. If you remain true to your word and do not go back to your covenant. You do not lack for boldness. Even your request is worded not as a plea but a treaty. But I like it, so we have a deal. Do not forget that the Lethan still needs help. His Saviad must be slain so that the maiden world can live. And remember your promise, Alantak. When we leave the Lilithan, it will not be to go to distant stars. Moiran saw them in his visions, and they sang mournful songs about the fate of my people. And I will fight beside you until the song of the stars turns into a funeral lament. Surviving rebels are panting heavily, catching their breath after battle. One by one, they look at you expectantly. They have let themselves turn into weapons in the hands of the Xenos. Their lack of spirit has opened the way for his enemies. Thus they are poisoned, both by their own weakness and by inhuman sorcery. People of Janus, you have suffered enough. The Xenos have been taken care of. Now is the time to free yourselves from the chaos-worshipping governor.
My reckoning will be swift.
This is turning into a very interesting ship. My ship now has Eldari, and a bunch of other people. Where are we? Let's go. Yeah, let's return to the void ship. Time to go kill us a governor. Yeah, this will be a good combo.
Onward to victory.
Time to go hunt us the governor. Rumors have reached me about oddities among Janus' population. I do know that some of our experiments exacted a high toll on the population than others. You see, recently one of the noble families of Janus had taken on the difficult task of enhancing the attributes of our workers. So far it has involve introducing experimental supplements to their food and mental conditioning in monitor settlements. Sometimes procedures are disrupted as part of the population suffers from side effects. The specialists of the Graus family would be better placed to inform you on this topic, but alas, they're currently engaged in the field. On the Rebels' nest, Vistenza. Have you really, Ocean? What have you learned? Let us not waste time on meaningless shadow, Vistenza. You are a servant of the archenemy. What? No! You have woven your web of deceit in vain. You can no longer hide behind the veil of ignorance. Octavius has seen the evidence of your deeds, heard the cries of the tormented Lethan, walked amidst the decay that you brought onto the maiden world. Enough of your lies, chaos wretch. Lilith, how dare you, you filthy vermin! I will have you flayed for that outburst. Your lordship, what is going on? You dare lie to me, Vistenza? I, daughter of House Wyatt, Governor Janus, and citizen of the Imperium, serve no other than the Emperor and the von Valancius dynasty. And what you are accusing me of is merely a tool at my disposal. A tool that I have the power and courage to use. You think ordinary methods would have been enough to tame this demented planet? No! My family struggled for decades to subdue Janus once and for all, and it was all in vain. But loyal servants of those families who have resided in Janus for centuries helped me to unlock a new source of power. Ancient knowledge secretly passed down from generation to generation, accessible to a select few, and which grants power over nature itself. How could I reject it? How could I undo all the work of my predecessors, who were entrusted with Janus, who faithfully served the von Valancius dynasty, and who, with a madman's obsessiveness, hewed this rock into a stunning diamond? 2 days spent among the initiated was enough for me to start hearing the voices of angels in my ears, angels who give me the keys of conquering this world. And before you offend my ears with more accusations or more admonitions, remember who has dutifully served your dynasty all these years. Remember who has devoted her life to turning Janus into the primary source of wealth in your protectorate. Remember to whom your predecessors entrusted one of her most valuable worlds, without fear of treachery and conspiracy. Without me, without my service, my sacrifice, Janus would be nothing. How more proof do you need, Elantak? I will not allow a miscreant like you to continue wreaking evil. You made a mistake in thinking that anyone would come to your aid in my world. Servants to me! Demons, right? He's going, Robin, to the Batcave! More level up. Okay, we're going ballistic and agility. Oh no. Oh, this is ballistic. And this will be pierce the armor. Hunting, Yeah, gruesome kill. Assassin, you will get Bringer of Doom. Yeah, I like an eye for the unscathed. I like this one a lot. And this will be weapon skill. Oh, strength. She's lagging a bit behind in terms of damage. I'm gonna give you strength, same reason. Taunting opportunity, beacon of might. Oh yeah, I like this a lot. Archmilitant. Discipline. Aaron for now. You have any martial art? Oh, I like this. This is cool. And strength as well. Need to raise it. You ballistic skill, because you miss so much. Oh, against a lot is good. And my dear new ally here, we're gonna go deadly calculation. Oh, that's good. And more ballistic skill. Cool.
Let's see this through.
Armed to fight the entire state.
Let's seize the moment.
It should be over here. No. Where in the bloody hell is she? Yeah, back into the estate.
Marching ahead. Stay sharp.
Is there a way in?
Onward to victory.
Did this bug out by any chance? I'm gonna save.
Venture forth. Forge ahead. Never linger.
Nothing here.
Marching ahead.
Oh, there we go.
Perfect.
Let's go.
Fortune smiles on us. An ill omen.
The Emperor sets my path. Nothing escapes my sight. I failed. I better myself through my service.
I harbored higher expectations.
I do what I must.
Let's seize the moment.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is chaos. This is pure chaos.
Your execution is assured.
Let the blood flow!
Heinrich over here. Magenta. Get over here.
If it serves your cause. This tedium is beneath me.
I took care of this one.
Embrace excess. Spurn monotony.
I know what to do. Easy. I know what to do.
I am unstoppable.
As said, so done. Let's set this in motion.
To the brink of agony.
Boom.
I shall not fail. As honor ordains. Caught by the web. Trust me.
I am unsatisfied.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
I am unsatisfied.
There we go. Argenta, finally.
The Emperor is on our side. I won't object to it. Naturally.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Death to the weak!
Doing my job for me. Killing the enemies for me.
Follow my lead. My faith strengthens me.
Boom, boom. You aim over here? One of them? No? You can't move, so... Abelard, come over here. And cleave the hell out of these fools.
I will do my duty. Indeed. At your beck and call. It will be done. Victory is imminent.
Focus, Valancius. Focus. Let's see to it.
Get reckless. Octavius, take more strength. And let's get jiggy.
For the throne's glory. Let's see to it.
My soul sings in ecstasy.
Weapon at the ready.
Vengeance will be swift.
Death to the heretics.
I move swiftly to strike. I am not your Zeus pet monkey.
It will be done. Grey hair, sure hair. One fewer target. At your beck and call.
Aunt.
I will do my duty.
Don't worry, Winston, we're gonna kill you.
Don't touch me.
expect this. Easy.
I will leave footprints of scarlet. As honor orders.
Rest assured, I'll be marking this incident down.
I don't know what you did there, but didn't seem to work very much.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Naturally.
I am unsatisfied.
I won't object to it.
The brink of agony.
This.
Ancestors, guide me! My heart sings with the thrill of battle! If it serves your cause.
Ooh, beautiful. Let's attack. Is this sunset? This is not long enough. But this one is.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. Victory is imminent. Target well struck. That suffered worse.
As said, so.
The shadow will see it done. I shall not fail.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands.
Okay, no more summoner.
High momentum.
I'll see our foes obliterated. For the throne of glory.
I am unsatisfied.
But of course, Captain.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
That was not good.
I deal death with my hands.
Perfect. Can you do the same with that?
It will be done. At your beck and call. Indeed.
Let your soul be purged. My blade whispers your name.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Ooh, did not kill her. Heinrich, as a member of the Inquisition, you have my permission to end her.
Naturally.
Well, or you could not. How about you charge her?
Let's see to it. I won't object. Nothing stands against me.
Oh.
Just designate a target.
Follow my lead.
Contemplate your weakness.
Are you immune? What the hell? Force field permanent. 50% chance of absorbing all damage. Delightful.
As
Huh?
honor will come. The
Boom.
other side
There we go.
awaits.
Purely lowers her weapon while her shoulders remain tense. She finally catches her breath, shaking her hair out of her face in a fluid motion. Looks at you. You have done your duty, Atlantic. From now on, the Lilithan has hope for a future without Slanesh and her followers. This world has yet to be cleansed, but there is a time for everything. Now's the time to thank you. Hope that's the last I'll hear of our cultists on Janus. We are hoping in vain. The seeds these spawn leave behind may sprout in 100 years. In other people and other deeds. I pray that I'm wrong. I will most likely return to Janus in the future. I must keep an eye on my worlds. Okay, now who the hell do I leave in charge? And let's strip this place bare.
Keep your senses keen.
I don't care. Blow up, whatever you want.
My actions speak louder than words.
Notes of the nature of the aristocracy. Go. Good.
Stay sharp.
Let's go back.
You really believe your god is sitting somewhere on a throne of gold?
Oh, Lordship, what happened? Where is Lady Viet? Janus was one of the two distinct threats. The corruption of chaos in the form of Vincent Viet and associates, and the Xenos who had manipulated the servants of the Imperium. I dealt with both of them. Heresy? Xenos! God Emperor preserve us! Your Lordship, you have surely saved us from our doom. We will immediately begin scouring the planet to root out any remaining conspirators and traitors. The Caesar begins to speak, but thinks better of it. Instead, choosing to step aside and bow his head as you pass. You're gonna be the person I leave in charge. You better be up for it.
Let's see this through.
You left the room, right? Yeah. I'm gonna need a new governor. Octavius.
Venture forth.
Well, yeah. Let's return to the ship. Figure it out. Provisions of footfall, giving the 17th new hope, asserting their right to rule over the station. We're factoring 5, gunner class 15. Welcome the new rogue trader, the Adeptus Mechanics Planetary Office, for the ship and offering several of macro combines, ancient machines. Hey, Janus, Cam Francis. Old Requisitors. House of Valancius. +1, complexity +1, security +1, chemicals, and sophocracy. Janus is alien, who better to cure than the sage? Janitors of Magos biologists. Management of the agri complex will be taken away from the aristocrats. Of the Omnicide will synchronize the operations, benefit of the planet. +1 efficiency, provisions ×4. Sophocracy, go. Hellstone still ongoing, huh? Rumors. Our new routes. The growth of the war was struck by reports of frightening sounds and vicious that sound upon the crew. Hundreds of people report knocking and screaming behind the bulkheads of the void vessel, the sound of nails scratching against the hull, and the elongated Eldari-like shadows thrashing about along passageways. For now, we're most prominent in the far corner of the office deck where the new Lord Captain Companion is making her home. So now we have Eldari ghosts. Great. What do we got here? Here, making from hierarchical check mechanism. And what about in silence of Mersurget? Interesting. Yeah, give me some phlogiston. Can that baby. Ash World. The red star. This looks a place for good minerals. Ooh, Promethium, good. And we have a teeny tiny planet over here. What do you got for me? Ooh, it's an asteroid. Bastille, go for it. We're done in this world. Continue the exploration. Let's make it a safe travel route. My apologies, Lord Captain. The enforcers report that your pet Eldari is in a foul mood and is moving towards the captain's bridge. We didn't dare stop her, but I expect you have a difficult conversation ahead of you. Oh, dear God. Can't these children behave? Right, what's up? Please be voice acted. Please be voice acted.
Please spare me a brief moment of your time,
Yes, it is.
Elantar.
Thank you.
Azurion knows that I do not care about the curious glances of Monkey. I grew inured to them back in the blossoming gardens of the Lilithon. They curse me from afar. They follow my every move. They ward themselves against me. Let them. After all, what can be done with such weak-minded, primitive creatures?
Thank you.
And still, one monkey stunt has caused the cup of my patience to spill over. She dared to approach me, to speak to me, and touching my hand, she suggested that we withdraw somewhere private. She wanted Morag. The mere memory of it stirs up a tempest in my soul.
We can contentedly and apologize for it.
I accept your word. Try to imagine, Elantark, being lusted after by a wild beast. It is foul, disgusting, so vile that it makes your very soul shudder.
I'll speak to my subjects who will not be bothered again.
Your words warm my soul.
People, the Eldari are not horny. Let them alone.
Lord Captain. Lord Captain.
This is the captain speaking. Keep it in your pants with the Eldari. They are not horny. It's what makes them the enemy. Pearl World, nothing. Head World. Oh no. Last steel, go. This cold winter is covered by a raging sea of mustard gray grass, so tall it reaches an average human's waist. The monotony of the endless steppe is occasionally broken by chains of murky green lakes, but the auger crew spots a far more interesting anomaly, a scar running several dozen kilometers deep, splitting the world's equator in two. After 2 exploration watches, the crew intercepts a faint signal coming from one of the labor settlements in the deep chasm. Due to the unstable connection, the former mistakes your vessel for a winter-scale ship. One was due to arrive 9 cycles ago. The foreman grimly reports over the weak channel that the adamantine ore deposits of the world are nearly depleted, and that the planet will be fully mined out in less than a decade. With some difficulty, he picks up enough words to understand that the ship, in order, belongs to another rogue trader house, then awkwardly apologizes and falls silent. Yep, you leave them to wait for their real master. Let's go fight some people. The pirates. Come to hail the pirates. Yeah, figured. Yeah. Figured it's gonna be a fight, but I'll try diplomacy every time.
Adjust heading. Let the enemy burn! Fire at will! Deploy torpedoes! Destination locked in. Commence lance fire! Initiate the barrage!
And let's blow this up.
Let the enemy burn! Fire at will! Initiate the barrage! Torpedoes! Adjust heading. Destination locked in. Commence blast fire! Let the enemy burn! Fire at will! Adjust heading. Helmsman, follow my command. Commence.
Man, I think you're done. And let's leave it here for tonight. Janus has been liberated. And we have a more problematic crew member than before. So, next Thursday, we'll continue. And this Saturday, it's Trails in the Sky, first chapter of the remake. I'm so excited to play it. So, I'll see you then.